Morning all, tcDetects out again. This is probably going to be a collection of clips from this hunt and the one before, because I've not added the other ones together. So we'll get on, and we are straight on to a decent signal. And the decent signal is down here somewhere. Let's find it again. Right here, mid-60s, decent line. Find out what it is. And the answer is a old looking copper nail of some description. And next up is what initially I thought was like a Roman grot, obviously completely battered and toasted, as you can see, but turn it over, got the remnants of a shank, that button. If it is an extremely old one, so not sure, Roman or not, who knows, battered, whatever it is. And another decent signal here, high 70s, good line. See what this one turns out to be. And looks like some form of badge or something that was attached to something. See the sort of pattern to that. And on the back, a round piece, I assume, fixed it to something. So I don't think it's that old, but certainly had a purpose at some point. And this one's in the clod. Nice numbers and a good line. And first decent ish find of the day, little bag seal. Can't really see any detail in terms of writing or in design on it, but there you go, little bag seal. First decent signal with the Knox. See what we find, and that turned out to be a large tappy type thing or a prototype Mickey Mouse, not sure which. Next decent signal with the Knox. 2021. See what this one is, and that was what looks like the first buckle of the day. Some age to it, but not entirely sure how old. Well, another button up, however, it's one of my favourite sort of buttons. It's the exploding bomb military button. Lots of military exercises clearly on this field back in the past, because I found, well, a whole bunch of these. This one I think is a stud rather than a button. On the back, not really a shank, it's a pressed into leather or something. There you go. Nicest find of the day I think so far. Next good signal. 25-26, and that signal 25-26 was a coin of some description, but it's completely battered. It looks like a halfpenny of some description, 3 decimal. I will try clean it at home, but I don't think we can get anything off that. And next up is another button or stud of some description, nowhere near as good as Nick as the last one, but can more or less make out something that would suggest a military button. Feels going to be the death of me today. Signal down there about 6 inches. Saw this popping out. Thought, oh, hey, what's that? Could it be another? No, it's not hammered. It's a very, very silvery button thing. And does that say? If it'll focus. What's that on it? The police? Let me just clean this up and see if we can do the actual button or badge, whatever it is. It does indeed seem to say police. Above it also seems to say Mansfield. Now, we know we're near Mansfield. I mean, well, I'm near Selby, so I'm not sure why it's a Mansfield policeman button would be here. Or that's what it looks like anyway. There you go, another great button. Not often you get to say that. Next up is certainly the cutest find so far today, a little love heart. I assume this is attached to something, maybe a bridle or something, I'm not sure. There you go, a little love heart. I think that's the second one I found out in this field. And next up, and maybe last up because I'm about to head off the field, is another livery button. So that's what, 2-3 military buttons and a police button. Not sure what this one is. When it first came out I thought it was a coin, then I pushed through the middle and it's got a hole in it. Seems to have some sort of leaf or floral pattern around the outside, so it looks more decorative than functional. Can't really see if it's got anything on the back, but you can see clearly attached to something. Fastener maybe? Any ideas? Put it in the comments. Another decent signal here. Very clear. 110, 111, good luck. Alright size and shape, but a washer. Copper washer, so hence the good reading. What a beautiful moth. The Rutus didn't find that one, it's just in the corn. Be careful with it, it's beautiful. And next up is one of these little military buttons. This is a stud rather than a button. Just tell from the back it's pushed into something leather rather than got a shank on it, or a button shank on it. But yeah, you can see exploding bomb motif, which I've had on here. I don't know, it's been my 10th one of these now. Clearly, this is a French military button as well, so clearly there was some exercises at some point involving the French military on this field. Decent signal, this one's left in the hole. Well, it is a little scratchy, see what that one is? And you might be able to guess from the imprint, that's just the imprint in the soil what it is. It is another button, and it's another one of the exploding bomb ones, but a bigger one this time. So I think this actually was a button rather than a stud. But there you go, French military exploding bomb button. Next signal was in the high 90s. Gave me a shock when I saw that broken out. Nice goldy colour, but unfortunately it's just a gold gilded plated button. Quite old by the look of it, but button nonetheless. Gold, not quite. Next time. And it is another French military, this one's a stud, not a button, exploding bomb thingy again. So that's 3 this week, 1 last week, and about 8 or 10 before that, so lots of activity on here. Wish they'd have dropped some coins there. Okay, so I'm using my new little GoPro for this haul. What's interesting about this new GoPro is it's got an external microphone socket. Does need an adapter, but I'm using the same microphone I do when I use my phone. See what we find. Well, of course. And next up is another button, about 5 feet from the last button. Got a crown on this one. I don't think that's French military, probably British military, but I'm not sure. Anybody know? Please put it in the comments. Now time for some spade cam. Somewhere in here, so mid 60s, early 70s. It looks like this weird little thing, which looks like a very tiny decorative button. Looks like it's got a sort of swirling pattern on it. See that? It's quite nice actually. Probably the best button I found today. Right, good signal down here. See what that one is. Weather's coming in as well, so this may well be the last haul. So if it is, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you do. If you don't, why don't you get subscribed? 600 subscriber giveaway, that will be coming shortly. Rutus and tcDetects have agreed agreed to supply some giveaway prizes again. So once I know what those are, I'll put up a giveaway special video. So watch out for that in the next couple of weeks or so. Right, onto the hull. Well, bullet, a one ringer if there is such a thing. It's very small. Don't know a lot about bullets and ammunition, so I'm not sure what it is. But there you go, a bullet.